So I'm running a real estate business and I'm capturing all my leads using this Justdial. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead, I should automatically add the lead details to my Airtable database. Doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I'm completely going to automate this process and I'm going to create a simple integration between this Airtable and Justdial using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign in to our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then I'm going to name this workflow as Send Justdial leads to Airtable, and now I'm going to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created and here I'm going to select it as all automation and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to add the leads which I have captured from my Justdial to my Airtable database, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Airtable, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Justdial and following this trigger application, I'm going to take Airtable in which I'm going to add all the lead details. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Justdial. In my trigger event, I'm going to select as new leads and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Justdial, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Justdial with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, I have already created this connection in my Justdial account. So Justdial does not has the provision to add the webhook URL from the user interface. So that's why I've sent this webhook URL to my account manager. They have created this entire setup, and after that, I started receiving the lead. In the help desk, it is written to automate lead capture, copy the above webhook URL and configure it in your Justdial account. Reach out to your account manager from Justdial. Justdial portal doesn't have the provision to add the webhook URL on the user interface of their application. Hence, you need to send this webhook URL to your Justdial point of contact or the backend team. So you have to follow the same process. You have to send this webhook URL to the backend team. They will create the setup, and after that, you will start receiving the leads. Now I'm going to click on this capture webhook response and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. Now if the setup is working fine, I'm going to receive a lead detail. So let's wait for the webhook response here. So here we have received the response. This is the phone number, the name is latest user, and the email address is latest@pabblytudes.com. So here, as soon as I have received the lead, we can say that the connection setup is working fine, and now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step. Whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Airtable database. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Airtable. In my action event, I'm going to select select as create record and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Airtable. Now here you have to select the base or add all the resources. If you want to select a particular base, you can do that. Click on this. I'm going to click on this add all resources and then grant access, and all the workspaces in the future and present will be added to this particular connection. So here the authorization is successful. Airtable is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to enter these details. First, I'm going to select the base name. The base name is Justdial. So I'm going to select Justdial from this drop down, which is this one. Here, as soon as I select the base name, the table name will be automatically detected. So the table name here is leads details. So here you can see the table name has been automatically detected. Now I'm going to enter these details, which are full name, email and phone. But over here I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this Justdial, and when I click on this field, I can see this Justdial. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I have entered my full name as latest user, my email address as latest@pabblytutor.com, and the phone number as this. Now in the enable typecasting, I'm going to select it as false. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after adding and entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and here let's wait for the response. We have received the response. This response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Airtable database and I'm going to refresh this page once, and you will see all the details will be automatically added, and here it is. The name is latest user, email address is latest@pabblytutor.com, phone number is this. So now to summarize, we took Justdial as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to add that lead to Airtable. So we took Airtable as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally created this lead in our Airtable database, or added this lead in our Airtable database. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this Justdial and Airtable using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.